good morning. I'm heading into church. No one said anything about my leggings last week, so I decided to risk it and wear them again because it really does save a lot of stress of trying to change when I'm home, because I don't want Nola to lay on my lap and ruin my jeans. So it is 2:38. I'm working away. My mom came over after church to do some laundry, so that was great. She helped me clean out my car a little bit because I didn't mention this because I was afraid it was too good to be true. Months and months and months ago, I think I talked about Amazon Flex, right? So Amazon Flex is basically similar to how DoorDash and Amazon works, where they hire, or you as an average person sign on and be like, hi, I would like to deliver for you. They do background checks, all of that. And if you're cleared, you basically get to deliver. So Amazon Flex is a little bit different. Obviously, it is through Amazon. So I have an Amazon facility that is quite literally 8 minutes away from my house. And I think they're actually building another one. Not that's just Amazon, but another like big warehouse. And I don't know who's going to be in that. Anyway, there's an Amazon warehouse about 8 minutes away. And months ago, I signed up to be notified when Amazon Flex would have availability. Twice in between now and then, I've gotten or seen an email too late and tried to do the onboarding process, and it's been like, sorry, now we're full again. Anyway, back on Friday night, I got a notification, or I got an email that said, oh, they were looking for it. Ended up getting to the onboarding process, getting through all of the stuff, the background check, the license check, all of that, and ended up being onboarded. And so that is great, especially because it's a great way to make, to me, it is a better way to make money than Uber Eats or DoorDash, because Uber Eats and DoorDash, it's all dependent on a person, right? You don't know who's going to order what. Are they going to be near you? Are they going to tip you? You have no idea. In this case, the way Amazon Flex works for most of their deliveries, it shows you up front how much you will be paid for it. And it averages like $18 an hour, which is awesome to have that guaranteed. Like, you look at that and it is guaranteed that that is what you are going to make. And it doesn't matter if like you don't get an extra bonus for finishing faster or anything like that, but it also shows you the amount of time that you're allotted. So all of that to say, I actually decided to do one tonight from 7 to 10. Normally, like when I did delivery, I would not deliver at night. I feel Amazon's a little bit different because while you may be expecting an Amazon package, you don't exactly know when it's going to show up. You have no way of tracking your Amazon person, right? Whereas with DoorDash and Uber Eats and stuff, you can see on the map where that person is. So it would be easier for someone with nefarious intentions to, whatever. So I decided to do that tonight just because I was like, wow, I'm going to have been sitting at home for 8 hours in front of a computer. I think it will be nice to try and go ahead and do this. So I'm excited. It's sure enough, I'm picking up at the warehouse that is 8 minutes away from my house. It'll be my first time doing this. I've heard people say that it's great and easy for them, so they enjoy it a lot. I like this knowing how much I'm going to make. That's phenomenal, rather than Uber Eats or DoorDash kind of waiting around and twiddling your thumbs and seeing if anyone's going to order something and then are they going to tip you? You have no idea. In this case, other than when they do grocery orders, sometimes tips are not a thing when it comes to Amazon. So I'm actually kind of impressed with how much Amazon is paying to drive, because it's showing me I will make about $54, and I think it's a W-2 though, so there might be some that's taken out because of taxes, so I got to keep that in mind. But 54 for a 3-hour block. And I'm like, there would be sometimes I would deliver for Uber Eats for 3 hours and I would make 60, but there are other times I'd deliver and I'd only make 45 because you have no idea what you're going to make. So anyway, and you also know too, it's right around the area that you live. It's right around, or I should say, what is closest to the warehouse, right? So that's not totally guaranteed, but fortunately I shouldn't have to go too far out. And they also make sure, for example, there were like 3 different blocks that I could have chosen from. One was like 6:45 to 9:45, 7 to 10, and 7:15 to 10:15. So that shows me there were probably a decent amount of packages that need to be delivered tonight, but some of them might be in slightly different areas, because it puts together, as far as I know, it puts together the route that you need to take and then which one. So it'll be interesting. We'll go on an adventure tonight. I might not be filming during it depending on how fast I'm able to go, because I don't want to take longer than 3 hours. So anyway, we shall see. My neighbors, I don't know if I've mentioned this, but my neighbors who I went to their son's graduation party, his older sister is pregnant, and I guess it's a little girl. I didn't know that. I knew they had a gender reveal party, but I didn't know, like, months ago. But I guess they're getting pretty close to the baby's arrival because they just came home with a crib and a bassinet in like the back, in like the trunk of the oh my god, what is that called? Truck. The trunk of the truck. Like, oh, sorry, it's really close to my face. There we go. Needless to say, it might be pouring down rain when I start to deliver, which would kind of suck because that didn't show up. Usually WeatherBug is supposed to be pretty decent, and it's failed me a few times now. So I don't know. There's like an 80% chance of rain at the 5 p.m. hour, 50% at 6 p.m., and then like down to 30 at 7, which is when my block is supposed to start. We'll see. I can definitely drive. Right now there's just a lot of wind. I'm calling it now that I'm going to be delivering in the pouring down rain. But what better way to have a first block, right? Started off with something difficult, super difficult. Now it just started raining, but it's 5:57, so I still have over an hour until my block technically starts, but about 30 minutes, 40 minutes until I'm like driving. I love rain. It's just now the universe is taunting me because I love to read when it rains, and the universe is like, ha, you chose to work, we're gonna make it rain, and now you're gonna have to work in the rain. Okay. Joke's on you. 6:32, I have finished work. It is calmed down a little bit outside, which is nice. I have decided, since I'm not showering anymore at the gym, I am now going to use the same bag that I was using for that for my delivery bag instead of bringing my purse. And I have a towel in here, a snack bag, my like important stuff. Should probably bring my inhaler just in case. So glad I got here early. Oh my god. I made it. I found out where to go. That was so stressful. Now I know where to go, but oh my lord, I like called support because I was like, help. But then I ended up actually hanging up on them because I know. It's going okay, everything's fine. I'm very glad that someone told me something that they did at like one of the Amazon employees, because had I not known that, I would have had such a hard time. So I'm very grateful for her. I finished my route right at like 9 or like 8:50. And so that was really cool. That was a whole hour and 10 minutes earlier than what it could have gone till. So that was great. I had 27 packages to deliver, which according to some of the people that I talked to is way busier than it normally is. Or maybe just the amount of people that were there were more than what it normally is. Regardless, they were like, this is wild. It's not normally like this. And I was like, of course, my first day would be when it's like that. But I had fun. It was a good, like, exercise, too, because I was, like, going. Anyway, I'm heading to bed. And, yeah. So thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Social media is in the description. Love you all.